This video we're going to get into the settings page, and from settings you can change your user profile if you have a different email or something that you need to fix to switch it to, or phone number. Desired home characteristics. So this is what's going to control what homes are viewed in your market. So if you're looking for homes and you want to keep an eye on private sellers or other brokers who are listing their homes in the market, you can filter what homes are displayed based on this information. So if you don't want homes that are earlier than 1995, you just put that in, and all those homes that are older will be filtered out. So be careful with this if you're looking for wholesaling a lot of homes. If you put it too narrow, you're not going to see much. I want to pay attention to this though. Down here you can do full states, but you can also click and do radiuses. So if you're looking in big cities or something, you can do a 100 or 50 mile radius within that zip code, and it will display homes only for those areas. So feel free to mess around with this. If you're looking for a home in particular that somebody has told you about and you're not finding it, it's most likely always the cause due to your filters being too restrictive. Business directory. So this is for when you want to set up relationships with other brokers who are using the auto admin system. So when you set up a relationship with somebody, basically what you're doing is you're setting up the ability to share leads with one another. It makes it really simple that if I want to send a lead to another broker with this platform, I don't have to copy information and send it to them in an email, and hopefully that email doesn't get lost in the future, or you're trying to follow up and you can't remember what home it was. We've been through all of these things ourselves, and so when we develop this, it just makes things so much easier. One of the problems that we had in the past is we would develop a relationship with someone that we don't get a lot of leads in that state. So let's say it's Colorado. We're in the Midwest, so the leads we get in Colorado, we do get them, but they're few, and we would set up a relationship with a broker out there. Well, if you don't get a home for 3-4 weeks at a time, that relationship doesn't really build, and it just fizzles away, and now you have nobody again. And so by doing it this way, if you can set up relationships with a lot of people, and they're setting up relationships with even more people, everybody's in a close-knit community type of atmosphere. So if I'm not providing leads for them because I'm not getting homes in that state, other brokers on the platform will be. And so by the time I do get a good lead, that relationship hasn't just deteriorated. It's still there, and I can send leads to them and continue right where I left off before. So the way that we would work this is, this is a staging site. So let's say Nate here, he's in a business account. And so he, as a business account holder, can create relationships with anyone he wants. And because I'm in a business account, I can create relationships with free accounts. So what that means is I can send leads to a free account, and they can send leads to me. I can send leads to a business account, and they can send leads to me. What can't happen is a free account cannot send leads to another free account, and a free account cannot send leads to a basic account. So free and basic can only establish lead sharing relationships with pro or business accounts. And pro or business accounts can establish lead sharing relationships with anybody on the system. So what I've done here is I've made it to where Helena Homes and Nate and then Test, I can now send my leads to them if I want to JV a home with them. And in return, they can send them to me. And so if I wanted to strike up a conversation with Braden Homes, I don't know him, but I know he does homes in the state of Michigan, and I get leads in Michigan all the time. I can click the envelope, And what this does is it sets me up into a message with them. And then when they respond, of course, I will get a notification in an email. This will turn red if they respond. And so I am able to have communication with them and let them know, hey, I'd love to be able to share leads with you. Is there anything that we can do? And that's how we would set it up. So now that it's set up in there, I come in and I find this home in Florida. And if I go to assignment, these are the people that I have relationships with. I mean, this, like I said, it's a test site. So Nate, here he is. Typically, you'd have like 1 or 2 people in that state. So click Nate. And now he has that lead. All right, so in the very near future, and it's already in beta, there is another tab here that says transfer. And what that will do is all the leads that you use to transfer, all the leads that you've transferred out, you can go into transfer and you can select the broker up top and it will show you all the leads that you've sent them. You'll be able to read the notes that they have. You'll be able to add notes and each one of you can see it. Currently it's being tested in beta, and so that is one of the next features that will come out. So it makes the whole lead sharing much more manageable and allows you to follow up and understand what's going on with that lead so you don't forget it. But for now, you are able to transfer and you're able to communicate with them. What I would do is go to the business directory. So let's say this guy, I want to say lead 65843. I would put that in there that I had transferred that lead to them. So now when I'm chatting with them, I have this as a reference of what lead I'm talking about. And like I said, it's just a quick fix until we can get the beta program through and give you guys access to all of the leads that you've actually transferred out. But that's it.